Today's video, we're going to talk about a couple of aids that we use around the house that really help us better look after Finn. He's got, bigger, older, a bit heavier, certainly taller, and that combined with, me getting a bit older, he's no spring chicken anymore. So when it comes to, looking after him, putting him in the bath, getting him into bed, getting him changed, it's not as straightforward as it once was when he was a baby or even a young child. So I'll spin the camera around. We're going to have a look at the first item, which is a bathing cushion, and it really helps us look after him in the bath. Hello, I'm Ed, father to Finn, who has significant special needs. This channel covers our journey and provides a parent's perspective on caring for someone with disabilities. Be sure to subscribe and be part of what happens next. So yeah, the first item you'll see is the bathing cushion. Fairly like a simple device, but really effective. As you can see, we've got like a freestanding bath, and to lift Finn, in the bath and out the bath, albeit just about manageable, probably isn't good for our, for our backs, and a bit of a safety risk, I guess, for him as well. But with this, it's absolutely awesome. You've got a bit of a bulky unit there, which is the pump. You plug it in. You kind of charge it up, and once fully charged, you can basically, through that kind of hose pipe, which goes to the cushion itself, you can inflate it and deflate it. We normally have it in the corner. Obviously, it wouldn't be that easy for you to see, hence I've balanced it temporarily on the bath. But it's fairly noisy, but we'll pump it up. We've got like a little remote. You can either do it straight off the device or use the remote. So and hey presto, one inflated bathing cushion. It's pretty neat. Nice comfortable cushion at the back, a comfortable base as well, comes up just to the height of the bath. And what we'll simply do, we put the towel over the edge, probably folded in a neater fashion to that. But a bit less cold for Finn. He can sit on it, then swivel his legs round into the bath, and then either through deflating it using the remote control, or even easier and probably saving on battery, just removing the hose, he'll gently sink down into the water. We can then clean him. He can have a bath, enjoy himself, and then when he's ready, we go through the process again. We'll inflate it, and it comes up again. So yeah, it charges pretty much like overnight. You'll get 2 or 3 nights of bath time. We alternate really. We do a bath like every other night or every 3 nights, and on the alternate nights he'll have a shower. So yeah, it lasts a fair bit of time, but it's really helped us, not just him, in terms of being feeling a bit more secure as opposed to one of us trying to lift him in, but it's certainly better for Bex and I's backs, that's for sure. It's something that was funded through occupational therapy, so it's not it's not ours. I guess it's kind of on loan. We've obviously got to look after it, and obviously we do that, but it's very easy to clean, and it's a really good aid. So yeah, highly recommended. And here we have Finn's bed. It does look fairly sizable, but in reality it is the same, certainly in length, it's the same size as a single bed. We've lived here pretty much for probably 15 of the 17 years or so that Finn's been on this planet, in this house, and his bed has always been in this position, and it just about fits in this little alcove, which is great. Slightly like a hospital bed. We'll come on to the remote in a sec, but yeah, in terms of its demeanour, a bit like a hospital bed, perhaps slightly more homely. It's got some nice padding at the side, and this side here as well lifts up, which is good, so he's secure. He's not going to roll out, particularly if he's having like seizures as well, which he'll have most if not every night. It's a bit more secure. Like I say, he's not going to tumble, but equally, and we do, you know, if he has a seizure, we've got, you know, cameras there, and his, you know, turbo boost for his magnet, so we race into action. But yeah, it sounds a bit grim, but he's not going to be, you know, won't be suffocated or at risk if he was to, you know, have a seizure and roll into the side. There's little like mesh walls that line both sides of the bed. At the moment, it's at the probably its lowest setting because it's middle of the day and he's got out of bed. But, and I'll grab the remote, which we kind of tuck at the back. Obviously, this whole thing's, you know, powered, but you can again, like a hospital bed, you can angle it exactly how you want to. So it's on a very slight slant at the moment, but yeah, typically the main buttons we use is kind of that one and that one to make it rise. It's fairly slow, but you know, how high does it go? It's about that, so I'll kind of pop that in there. So yeah, kind of near enough to my waist, which is perfect for, you know, if we need to change him as opposed to, you know, like bending down. Typically we have to, you know, without this we'd have to do it on the floor. But this height's perfect, you know, for getting him changed, for getting him cleaned, getting him ready for bed. You know, putting his clothes on in the morning. It's just an optimal height. So yeah, superb bit of kit. We've had it. Feels like a year and a bit, maybe longer. But again, it's another invaluable piece of equipment that we use, yeah, on a daily basis. And that's it, just a quick look at a couple of items that we use on an everyday basis as we look after Finn. Access through our OT, so through occupational therapy, and yeah, really beneficial. So if anyone's in a similar, you know, predicament, facing, you know, challenges for, you know, whoever they're caring for, is perhaps yeah, not a baby anymore or not a young child, and difficult to, you know, maneuver, and you might need a bit of help to get them changed or, you know, get them in and out of the bath, then would certainly recommend pursuing these items. Have a good one. See you on the next video.